Hey, checking in again. It's 9:30 at night, Thursday night. I just picked up the sail, the head sail. It got ready just in time. He worked obviously overtime to get it done. Now I'm going all the way back to Geelong. I was just in Baldwin North in Melbourne, and now heading back to Geelong. My flight is 7 a.m. tomorrow from Avalon, or is it 6? Actually, no, it's 6. 6 a.m. from Avalon tomorrow. So, I'm like exhausted. I don't know how I'm gonna do all this. I really don't, because the worst part is it's not. When I get there, I can't even rest. Like, I have literally 24 hours to grab all of the goods that I need for the boat, groceries for days. I've only got a car for 24 hours, so I'm gonna be like running around, driving around like all over Sydney to get all of these products. And so it's gonna be like, I'm already ready for bed, so I'm gonna need some help. I don't know what to do. Coffee's not, I don't know how many coffees I'm gonna need, but other than that, I'm happy with the sail, with the finish that the sailmaker did. So I was really hesitant because I didn't get to see any of his work. It was a rush job. It was like, just do it. We need it done. It was pretty reasonable price. So like, I was really worried that it was going to come out pretty shitty, but it's actually really good. So I'm happy with that. And that's kind of it. I've got the mainsail as well, but the mainsail is, we've just used the UV patches for now. Well, it's really dark. And we're just going to hoist it the way it is for now until we get back here. And we're probably going to replace the mainsail with a new one, I think. But it's definitely going to do the job on the way back. Yeah, this is why we're just so exhausted. Georgie has been working obviously all week. So everyone's just really tired right now. But we're getting it done, and we're excited because it's only 2 weeks. I think we just counted 2 weeks until our sail date, which is the 4th of February. So I think that's kind of getting us going, but we have to like really too dark. We have to really try and conserve our energy, because the sail itself is just really gonna extract everything we got, I think. So I'll check in with you guys later. I just wanted to let you know where we're at. All right, I made it to Sydney. I just jumped in the car. What time is it? 7:53 now. So I made good time so far. And I'm heading straight to Pittwater and getting. I'm gonna grab a bunch of things, like things from. I'm gonna grab some lines as samples, the radio, the connectors, the aerial leads, to know how much like aerial I need for the new radio, which I just bought. And then I'm going straight to I don't know if it's going to be a channel shop, but a marine store. So it's going to be a whole bunch of stuff that I got to get: VHF radios, antennas, e-burbs, a whole bunch of. I got a huge list. So I've got to go through that, double check everything, and then we'll set. So I'll see if I can get some more footage at the store and show you guys what we're going to get. Wow, this heat's just insanity. It's 40 degrees. I'm just sitting here. I am at the warehouse. These guys are unloading. I've been waiting here for an hour. They're just dragging it on. They're saying that the order's not here. You're gonna have to wait 30 minutes to an hour. And you can probably see how hot it is just by my face. It's freaking hot. I mean, like Parramatta or something pretty close. It's all over the news. It's like a heat wave and everything. So I'd much rather be down in the water right now, but dying here. I really hope it's gonna come out soon. But yes, this is where we're at. I'm not as happy as I was before, but I'm alright. We have accomplished quite a few things now since we've checked in last. We've got the engine successfully running, and it's not leaking at these rails just yet. When I say yet, I'm hoping it's not, but any of those rails, well, that number one especially used to leak, and they're not leaking right now, so it's looking really nice and clean and running much better. I've changed the oil on it again. One more time. I think it's like 32 or 33 degrees here, and I'm just like absolutely roasting, sweating. What I'm actually doing right now is trying to get the hot water service system working, which I just found today. I'm super happy about that, because that means that even if the system's not working, all the plumbing and everything's already done. So it means just direct replacement. If that's necessary, then you know, we'll do that. But I really didn't want to do any more plumbing on this. So yeah, really happy about that. I'm trying to get it working because it's not actually connected, and I don't know why. It's probably a sign that it didn't work. But you can see in here, I'm like trying to get things going with the switchboard. I've got a couple of things powered up that weren't working just now as well, from blown fuses to things not connected properly. So I have to get down below in the storage compartment here, which I'll show you guys right now. I've got everything emptied out of this storage unit, and it looks like a really nice day, and it is, but it's just really, really hot. So this is where I've got to get down into, and oops, tank is just under here, and I didn't notice this, well, I didn't know until today. So I'm really, like I said, really happy about that, because all those hoses are there ready to go. If this doesn't work, all we have to do is just replace the tank rather than doing a huge plumbing job. So right now I'm just going to take this panel off so I can get to the tank properly. Do you know what, guys? The sun is so hot that I almost feel like just shutting this door, because it's just like, it's unbearable. Damn. These are not going to be friendly. Are they? Oh, he's not too bad. What about you? He's not too bad. A couple of them are not going to be very fun at all. Anyway, I'm going to remove this panel, and then I'll show you guys what's next. I have found the little terminal where the electricity goes in, the 240 volts, and done some research. What I've done is hardwired this. I basically chopped off the head of an extension lead and hardwired that to the terminal to give it direct power. This boat doesn't have 240 volts. So I'm going to go down below. I'm a little nervous down on the dock here, and I'm going to see, I'm going to disconnect it first. So what I've done is ran it into, I'll disconnect it, and I'm going to run it from the dock line, because that's actually got a safety switch on it. So I'm guessing and hoping that if there's anything gone wrong, that the safety switch will catch it. So I'll plug it in here. Okay. The ground is so hot. Right, guys, I'm kind of scared. I'm going to plug this in and then switch it on. If it stays on, it should be okay. If it turns off, something probably blew. Oh, shit, here it goes. Wish me luck. Nah, blew. So That tells you something's wrong. Shit. So either I've wired it the other wrong way or something's not right. Let's make sure nothing smoked up here. Damn, I can't be touching that now, that's plugged in. So, I'm not sure why that didn't work. That's the way that the electrician said it should work. But, obviously, it rejected it, so we're gonna have to find out why now. Who would have thought changing a hot water service would have been so fun and so dangerous? Cut my finger, got blood everywhere. Not having much fun or luck. It's just not staying on now, but as soon as I disconnect, as soon as I connect up that live wire, it shorts it out, so I don't know what's going on. There's a big storm coming. I just set up this, the annex. It's not the right way, but I put it up as a tent because that's the front. You can see it's coming right, it's almost right above us. And you can hear the storm that's under us, just to the left. These guys are just coming in. It's going to be thankful to be coming in right now. It's really must be close to 30 knots. I'm glad I'm in here anyway. I better keep going. I'm trying to set up this so the rain doesn't go through the windows that haven't been siliconed up yet. Shit. The storm's pretty much here. There was a huge bolt of lightning down on that hill somewhere, and the thunder shook the boat. And then it kind of went silent for about 10 seconds. The wind dropped right down, and now it's kind of picking back up, but it's way less windier than a couple of minutes ago. Made it to the top of the mast. We tried to change this mast light, but don't have the right equipment for it. We were just going to change the globe, but that whole thing needs replacing. It's a really nice morning, unlike yesterday, so I'm glad to be up here. Yesterday was raining, so it wasn't too good, but it's a beautiful view this morning. I'm probably like 38 feet right now. Yeah, it's a really good idea of how tall some of these masts are. Alright, let's hope I get down safe. What's up guys, I'm actually back in Melbourne now. We finally made it back, and right now I'm actually planning the trip from Pittwater all the way down to Melbourne. So I'm just on the maps here trying to map out exactly where we're going to be stopping depending on the weather and stuff like that. So you can see here is the location of the boat in Pittwater, and this is where we are right now, where we need to get the boat to. So it's a bit of a distance. I think it calculated to around 750 miles, nautical miles. Yeah, so after we get to Eden, that's going to be our last sort of major stop. So there's going to be plenty along this coast line along there. And then from there, we're going to have to stretch it out to Lakes Entrance, and that's only a possibility because it's really rough. There's a sandbar there and we may not be able to get in. So that's going to be a possibility. It's like a tiny little entrance way to get in. You can see that little gap. So you can imagine like the water's just really pretty treacherous coming in and out of there. That services all of this. So with the tides and stuff, it'll be pretty. But if we don't make it to the lakes or through in that little channel there, we're gonna go, keep it going. Where is it? I found him before. Yeah, this little area here. So this is one really cool thing that we can do with, I guess, with Google, is I've got it on the sat option obviously at the moment, so we can kind of see like the actual terrain rather than just that, you know what I mean? We couldn't really map it from that. So we can see some boats there, so it's probably a pretty good sign that we can stop in there. There's a lot of shallow spots you can see, so it's going to be a little tricky getting in, but obviously possible. And that will be pretty much our last stop. And then this is what they call the rip in here. So again, that's like a really tight spot for all of this water to be serviced in and out of with the tides. It gets pretty rough, and I think it's around 8 to 9 knots current in that area there. You can see how much water, I'll zoom out, how much water that services. To give you an idea, this is about 75, 80 kilometers from there to there. But yeah, once we make it through that, then we'll be pretty much home. That's kind of where we are now, and these are where all the marinas are. This is my hometown in here. So we will eventually take it here as well, into this marina. You can see, where to go, right there. So yeah, that's kind of the destination there. So we don't know where we're going to put it yet, but not really too concerned. The major thing is just to get it in through the rip and then into either Melbourne up here or Geelong's down there. I'm in my parents' bathroom right now, and they're both at work. I've got the sails down. One's getting repaired at the sailmaker, and the other one's getting repaired by me. This is the spa treatment it's getting. It's actually beneath all that water in there. I've got a lot of chemicals and concoction going on in there, so it's getting spa day treatment. I hope it's going to come out pretty good. It was really dirty. It's only got a few small hairs in it, so it was actually, you could say, in good condition, but it was really dirty, so it didn't look too good. So hopefully by the time it comes out of here, it's going to be alright. P.S. Don't try this at home.